Good afternoon from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's Ryan, and on today's video, we're going to be checking out what's new for the month of July in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg. We'll be checking out some brand new restaurants in the area that have recently opened or are about to open, as well as a number of different events going on this July, from concerts, fireworks, parades. We'll do our best to give you some details to maximize your time here in the Smokies this July. Even if you can't make it here this July, hopefully you enjoy going on a little drive and walk with me, checking out what's new in the area for whenever you do come back here next. So sit back and relax and enjoy a tour of what's new in the Smokies this July. So we start out this video at the world's second largest Buc-ee's, as Texas just took back the title this last month. But if you still have not been to a Buc-ee's and you're coming here this summer, you can hop in here, grab yourself an Independence Day t-shirt, grab yourself a snack, or all sorts of random stuff in the world's second largest convenience store. I wanted to walk across the street from the Buc-ee's to the exit 407 Gap area. There are still no structures up here at the 407 Gap, the Gateway to Adventure area. It's going to be a lot like the island in Pigeon Forge as far as shops, places to eat, and some different things to do up here. But just want to give you a quick update that there's really nothing going on here yet. So let's leave Buc-ee's and check out two other places that have a little more construction progress. Tell you what, when it comes to roundabouts, I'm not nervous about driving on roundabouts. I'm just more nervous about other people who don't know how roundabouts work. But there we go. It's a success. We've survived. I've mentioned this before, I just wanted to mention it again. This stretch of road up here from exit 407, there's often police cars sitting in the middle. So it's 45 miles per hour. I just would recommend, if you're driving in, make sure you're going 45, because they will get you in this section of road more than anywhere else I can think of along this road. Working our way past the world's largest knife store over here on the right. One of the ways you can stay cool this summer is at Soaky Mountain Water Park over here to the right. They'll have different events going on throughout the month of July. Inside Wilderness of the Smokies, they did open up their new zip line attraction. You do have to be under 200 pounds. I hope to go over and check that out soon as we come around the bend past the Rocky Top Ford dealer. Let me pull in here and see what the Target is looking like. From what I can see, it's coming along pretty well. I know that they're hiring people on the website is what I saw. So we still don't have a date. I don't think it will be this July, maybe August. But if I were to guess, I think it's not gonna open until September, just a guess. So Bree just texted me and said, there is a cow at Chick-fil-A. And I replied, as in, a real cow? And she said, yes, a real cow, not the person in the suit. We gotta go see this cow. It's not just a big old cow, it's a little baby calf. Look at this. It's a boy named Biscuit. How old is Biscuit?
Biscuit's about a month old.
Wow. Pretty. It's like the perfect Chick-fil-A cow. Just like those little stuffed ones, but a little bit bigger. Very nice. So that was pretty awesome. I thought it was a very moving experience. All right, seriously, moving along. Let's get back in the car and continue this video. As we've passed by the Chick-fil-A and the Freddy's, you can see they've got some of the foundation started for a new outdoor sporting goods store. See gas up ahead on the right at $2.85 a gallon. Hopefully it doesn't continue to climb this summer. Come up to Holston's Kitchen here on the right, which is Great place to come get some lunch, some dinner. Just past that up here on the right is Ham and Goodies Cafe and Bakery, which has unfortunately closed down. This and one of their other locations, they closed down. I think it just wasn't getting enough revenue. So Ham and Goodies, unfortunately, no longer up and running here at this corner. We could keep going straight and get to Forbidden Caverns, as well as English Mountain Trout Farm and Bush's Beans, but we're gonna take a right here on Veterans Boulevard to head over towards Dollywood. As we come up to Digging Zone, I wanted to point out every time we've passed, it's not been that busy. They've actually added a new ticket that you can get for much cheaper, that you can do, I think, for 4 hours. So if you're here this July and you want to do some rides, as I'm driving by right now, it's not slammed, so you could utilize that lower cost ticket to enjoy a couple different rides. But right up here to the left, I did want to show this Mexican restaurant that opened not too long ago. So this Mexican restaurant just down the road from Dollywood has been open for a little bit over a month, and they do have some specials coming in at $9.99 that you can take advantage of. So if you're in the mood for some tacos, burritos, fajitas, you can come in here and try out their food. We haven't had a chance to come over here and try it out, but if you have, let me know in the comments what you think of this compared to some other Mexican restaurants in the area. Love to know what your thoughts are. While we're waiting at this light, I figured I'd talk about Dollywood just down the street. The summer celebration will continue to run throughout the month of July. We've done a video going over all the different shows that are going on during their summer celebration, along with a guide explaining the best places to see the fireworks and drone show, which occurs every night, weather permitting. We also did a video going over Dollywood's summer tasting pass and all the new food that's in the park right now. So you can check out our show and our food guide down in the description if you'd like to see what's new at Dollywood right now. Here at SkyLand Ranch through the month of July, they not only have their Star Spangled Summer Festival going on with new food and things you can do up top, but they also have a concert series on Friday nights at 7 o'clock. You can check out their website if you'd like to see more details on the different performers and packages available here at SkyLand Ranch. Across the street from SkyLand Ranch, you have the Tanger outlets, which I wanted to point out at the end of the month, July 26th, 27th, and 28th is tax-free weekend here in Tennessee. So that includes anything related to school supplies, computers, and clothing. If you're here in Tennessee on that weekend, it's a great way to save some additional money not getting taxed. So let's cross over the Little Pigeon River and officially be in Pigeon Forge now. Let's take a right and check out the old Opry building. See if we can see anything new with the Crayola and Nerf experience. It's supposed to open this fall, but now that we're in July, I'm not sure, based on what I see so far, I don't know that it's gonna happen. At least not early fall at this rate. So nothing to show you with the Crayola and Nerf experience coming here to this location yet. Passing by Wonderworks, Hatfield McCoy, Dinner Feud, and coming up to the Titanic, which we covered some of the new items they added last month that you can go inside and see from the 1997 Titanic movie. If we go past the local goat and come up to this turn up here on the left, we'd get to the Country Tonight Theater, which is going to have a night with Randy Travis on July 26th. So if you're a fan of Randy Travis, you can get tickets. They come in a little over $60, which Bree was like, oh, we should get tickets to that. I think she might want to go to that. She's like, you know, that song, I'd sing the song, but most of you guys would leave because I don't have a singing voice. We're gonna go past the Sky Pirates of Mermaid Bay mini golf course. Take a left here on Teaster Lane. Let's stop at the inn at Christmas Place. Here's a quick update of their brand new pool that Lucas Lagoons is working on. Got a nice large hot tub over here to the right. I love all the different snow effects they're putting on top of this new pool area here at the inn. There's a little update on what Lucas Lagoons and his team are working on here in Pigeon Forge. Leaving the inn at Christmas Place, you've got the Lost Mine Mountain Coaster and Mini Golf. One of our favorite mountain coasters in the area. It's very well themed. Let's head up here. To the right is a new store I wanted to show you. Across the street from Guy Fieri's downtown Flavortown is a new store I wanted to point out that's now open, which is 9 Line Apparel. It's veteran owned and operated, so they will give a discount if you are a veteran. As you come in here, I did want to show you one shirt that stuck out to me that you could get, which would be what looks like a Sasquatch playing a banjo in the mountains. It says Pigeon Forge on it. They also have a blue version, along with a number of other shirts and hoodies and hats and different things that you can come in here and shop. This is another location you could take advantage of that Tennessee tax-free weekend on July 26th through the 28th here at the new 9 Line Apparel. But let's go across the street. There's another store I want to show you real quick. So here at the Mountain Mile, there are a number of restaurants, activities, and different stores you can do some shopping at, including this ShadyRays, which was recently added. Perhaps not as cool as the live cow at the Chick-fil-A, but this is a great little mascot here for the store with the bear wearing some ShadyRays. I actually have Hannah here at ShadyRays. Tell us what makes ShadyRays so unique of a store to go to.
We do a 2-year protection plan. It covers lost, stolen, broken. You can replace it twice in the 2 years. All of our glasses are polarized. We do have Color Rush, which is our more enhanced and color enhanced.
One thing I wanted to point out they do here is if you do buy 2 pairs, you can get a 3rd pair free. It's a mystery pair in the box. Can range anywhere from about $50 to $100 in their pricing. So I believe this is their 6th retail location they've opened up. I think they're based out of Kentucky, and I've seen lots of online ads for them, but it's nice that you could actually go in and try them out and see how they feel, fit, and look on you in person. So if you're looking to pick up some new sunglasses this July, you can check out the new ShadyRays here at the Mountain Mile. Right next to downtown Flavortown, over here in the corner of the Mountain Mile, you can see some construction going on. I believe it's going to be a mini golf. I haven't confirmed that yet, but that's what I believe they're working on putting right here in the corner of the Mountain Mile. So we'll keep you updated on the progress of this construction site, but let's talk about Pigeon Forge Snow right next door real quick. If you are looking for a way to escape the heat this July, you can come over here to Pigeon Forge Snow and cool off for a little bit if it's really hot, or if you end up with a really rainy day and you're looking for a Plan B activity, you can come out here to Pigeon Forge Snow, which actually has real snow that you can play with. It feels really nice in this building right now. As we go past the micro wrestling, it reminds me every time I go by there, we need to go there someday. Still have not been to a micro wrestling event yet. Let's head over here to the Lumberjack Square. The adventure park at Lumberjack Square is still shut down. It sounds like they're trying to find a buyer, and if somebody does buy it, they might open it back up, but for the foreseeable future, it sounds like this thing is going to remain closed. But the Forge Cinemas back here is open and has free movies throughout the month of July. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, there are select older movies that you can come back here and watch. If you would like to see some of the newer movies that have released, such as Inside Out 2, you can do that here as well for only $5. Across from the Pirates Dinner Show, they're working on the Truth Traveler, which is coming in 2025. I did just talk to one of the supervisors. He said they are on track to get this completed by March of 2025. So we'll do our best to keep you posted on how the Truth Traveler is coming along, being built by the same people who built the Ark Encounter in the Creation Museum up in Kentucky. As we pass the island in Pigeon Forge, we have listed that as one of our top 10 free or cheap things to do. It's free to park at the island. You can go enjoy the fountain show there this summer. You can check out our full list of free and cheap things to do on our YouTube channel here. I'm trying to get us to the Old Mill District. I do see lots of rain up ahead, so hopefully it passes quickly. Let's take a left on Old Mill Avenue. See if we can make this light. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. We got it. So as we've arrived to the Old Mill District, not a lot has changed in here for the month of July, but I want to work our way over to Patriot Park and talk about some Independence Day activities going on. So all of this is free parking back here behind the Old Mill by the trolley station. So there's plenty of parking at the moment, but on Independence Day, this is probably going to fill up pretty quickly. So Patriot Park will have a number of activities on July 4th here in this big open field. Starting at 2 o'clock, they'll have some food vendors out here. They'll have the kids activities starting at 3 o'clock, as well as a number of different performances leading up to Joe Nichols at 9:45, and they'll have fireworks right after he performs. Whether you're going to be in Pigeon Forge on Independence Day or not, you can come out and enjoy this new walkway area that they finally opened up. You can see a little fountain over here to the right, which even has a little fountain for your dog or your cat, if you want to try to walk a cat, or Chick-Fil-A Cow, whatever type of pet you might have with you. Got plenty of places to park and lock up your bike if you wanted to go for a bike ride to here. They've got lots of new grass and trees planted along the river. So if you want to take your dog for a walk over here, or just go for a nice relaxing stroll and feed some of the birds along the river, you could do that. This section of the walkway has been here for a while, but here is the brand new section that they did add on. Even though the temperatures in July are pretty warm, if you're looking to get out, go for a walk, go for a bike ride, this walkway is a great new addition here in Pigeon Forge. This has got to be one of the most humid Tennessee days I could think of in a long time. It is super hot. If you are enjoying this video so far, if you could just do me one favor, just go hit that like button now before you forget, before you leave. If you're finding anything helpful, enjoyable, any value out of this video, just let me know by simply hitting that like button. Okay, let's get back to the car and we'll start heading towards Gatlinburg. Doing great on my steps, by the way. Oh yeah, we're doing really good. I think I could have a little ice cream later. As we leave the Patriot Park parking lot, I did want to point out they have this area paved for additional parking. Certainly won't hurt, but if it's a busy day like Independence Day, just keep in mind you might need to park a little bit further away. It's a hot day, but it's still a beautiful day to be here in Pigeon Forge. I did want to point out that Anakeesta's WildSide Adventure Park is opening up this month. I did a little preview tour of it, but I hope to get back to WildSide at some point this month to give you a look at what it's like now that it's completed and what some of the mountain bike trails are like. So we now exit Pigeon Forge and now we arrive into Gatlinburg, or I should say now we're officially in Gatlinburg for some of you that are watching. Right across the street from Parton's Deli is the next new restaurant opening this month in July, the Heirloom Room. The Heirloom Room should open up about mid-July. We actually have reservations already, so my next video upload should be showing you what this new fine dining restaurant is like. Everything on the menu will tell you some of our favorite things if you'd like to try this new restaurant. We'll even cover the best places to park, which would be not over here. I wouldn't recommend trying to park right in that one little spot, but we'll go over parking and more details about the Heirloom Room in our next video. As we pass by Hillbilly Golf, there's not too big of a line of people waiting to get up to play golf, but there's definitely a line of people trying to get into downtown Gatlinburg. Just anticipate long lines, especially on Independence Day. As we come up to Pizza Rio, See if I can peek in real quick. All right, based on what I can see on the inside, there's still quite a bit of work to do on this new Brazilian pizza restaurant that they're working on getting opened up soon here in Gatlinburg. As we've made it past all this traffic getting into downtown Gatlinburg, come to light number 3, which is going to be the starting point. The parade will be coming down this little hill here and going all the way down to light number 10. So if you're coming here on the night of July 3rd, they're going to close down this road about 11:25, and that parade will begin at midnight. Anywhere along the way, there's always some space that you can find and enjoy the parade coming through on Independence Day, 12 a.m. first thing in the morning. When it comes to parking in Gatlinburg, whether it be for a parade or fireworks, I'd utilize these city parking garages if you can. Just keep in mind they'll probably fill up pretty early on into the evening before the 12 a.m. parade kicks off. If you're having trouble, you could always work your way down that road. Sometimes they have people that are charging $20, $15, $10 perhaps, possibly, down this road over here. If you're not able to be here on Independence Day for the midnight parade here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, we'll do our best to hopefully, Lord willing, upload a full video of the parade. So if you'd like to see that and you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe before you leave. Anakeesta continues their United Taste of America festival throughout the month of July. We've done a full video showing how their tasting pass works, how much it costs, and all the different food you can get with it. I also want to point out throughout the month of July, they have Smoky Mountain Tunes and Tales performers scattered throughout downtown. I know sometimes they'll post up over here in this little Anakeesta Plaza. So as you walk around downtown this month, you might stumble upon some live musicians and performers. Here in front of the aquarium is the end of their river regatta, which is also a great kid-friendly activity to do on Independence Day. We've done some videos that are in our library of videos you can check out to see what their river raft regatta, the little duck races they do on Independence Day. They're a lot of fun for the whole family. As I mentioned before, it is a very warm day, so the Mountain Mall is a great way to cool off if you have little ones, especially that are getting a little tired and cranky and needing a break from the heat. You can go inside, cool off, do a little shopping. I just chatted with the Activate employees and they told me that Activate will not be returning to this Gatlinburg location. They currently have some escape rooms, which they might expand the types of escape rooms they have, but the Activate portion of this attraction will not be returning. If you are here for the parade or the fireworks, you can utilize public restrooms that are back behind me, as well as some that are over in the village if you're on this side of town and waiting for the parade. If you're not able to make it up to SkyLand Ranch this July to catch some of their live music, you can always utilize Jason Aldean's restaurant and their rooftop bar, the largest in Gatlinburg. They'll have all different performers cycling through the month of July. As we arrive to what was Guy Fieri's Chicken Guy, which closed down, we come to the new Sugar Baby, which is a ice cream sweet shop. The sign does say that they are hiring. It looks like they're aiming to open perhaps mid-July, late July. Don't have an exact date on when it will open, but when it does, we'll do our best to go inside and show you all of the fun, sweet treats they are serving here at the new Sugar Baby. You can get a pretty good look at the buildings across the street. They're working on getting finished up, what should be Pucker's China Bazaar, along with some other stores that should be opening up here very soon. Here at the Sky Park in Gatlinburg, they're very close to finalizing last little details of their new and improved entryway to get up to the top of the Sky Park. So we've talked about the midnight Independence Day parade. Let's talk about fireworks that start at 11 p.m. on Independence Day. They'll also have a drone show that kicks off at 10:50. So if you can see the Space Needle, then you should be able to see the fireworks The drone show should be viewable above the convention center. And if you're able to see the Space Needle, down below is the Crazy Mason Milkshake bar, where for the month of July they have a vanilla and red velvet ice cream in a custom design July 4th Mason jar. You can also come over to the convention center July 12th through the 21st. They have a Craftsman's fair that you can come to. It's $10 for admission. You can check out their website for more details. Kids are free with a paid adult. Just in case you missed last month's What's New video, they did close down the TGI Fridays here. They plan to open up a brand new restaurant next year, a new concept, not a chain. As this trolley approaches, I did want to remind everyone, it is free to ride here in downtown Gatlinburg. There's no cost to hop on or hop off. So if you or someone in your party is getting a little bit overheated this July, you can go to one of the trolley stops all along this road, hop on and hop back where you need to get to. So don't hesitate to utilize that. You also have this Elks Plaza over here to the left. I just want to point out this is one of the locations where they'll have some of those Tunes and Tales performers. So some free entertainment here in this plaza throughout the month of July as well. Though Ober has a snowflake on their design, they're known as a ski location. They have all sorts of summer activities. Just shared some images of their new zip line they're working on. It has 4 lanes, so you and 3 other family members could all zip line simultaneously side by side. So I'm excited to head up to Ober Mountain when that is officially complete and try that out with an action camera, hopefully soon. I just wanted to point out we still have not made it to traffic light number 10, so anywhere along here you'll be able to enjoy the midnight parade. You can see lots of space over here to the left. And just a reminder, the parade begins at midnight, but that's way down where we started. So keep in mind, it might not make it to this area until perhaps 12:30-ish. Just one more parade tip. We've actually watched a Christmas parade right here in this lawn area after we had dinner at the Park Grill. The kids have always been happy at the Park Grill, so if you're able to get a table late into the evening and have a parking spot basically since you're eating there, and come out here and enjoy the parade. So we're just about at traffic light 10, which will be the end of the parade, and you keep driving into the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, which I also wanted to point out, if you're looking to stay cool this summer, we highly recommend the Townsend Y. We did a video of the Townsend Y last summer. Even if you're not going to do the Townsend Y, there are lots of other great trails you can do in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. We've done some videos on some waterfall hikes that you can do, but I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Out of everything in this video that's new or coming soon, what are you most excited for? If you've watched this far in the video, we really appreciate you. Thank you so much for all your support. And until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure. Hey, congratulations. You made it to the end of the video. So you get some dad jokes, but I gotta say I'm really quiet because I don't want Biscuit to hear me. All right, what do you call a cow with 2 legs? That's lean beef. And what do you call a cow with no legs? Well, that's ground beef. I don't want Biscuit to hear us. I mean, look, the reality is he's a boy. He's not gonna get the milk, so we'll probably end up over here at Freddy's. All right, seriously, that's the end of the video. Bye, see you later. Here's a video. Make sure you're subscribed. All right, bye, see ya, bye.